twilight of Earth's great civilizations, we were chosen. Some were selected for their skills, others for their strength, and some by luck. The great ships were the embodiment of each nation's ingenuity, courage, and faith. And they sent us to the stars in search of a new home. As we raced skyward, we carried aloft the hopes and dreams of those left behind. Our journey through deep space was long and quiet. And it is finally over. Now we look upon our new world for the first time. On these alien shores, our destiny waits. A new beginning for mankind.
Hey there folks, and welcome to Civilization Beyond Earth. This is a game I've been anticipating quite a lot ever since its release trailer a couple of months back. And those of you who are new to Civilization, stick around, I'm sure you'll like it, and those of you who are familiar with it, I need not say more. So let's get started. Let's do a single player. We're gonna set up a game. Let's see here. We'll just have it on the normal difficulty. Because I haven't figured out the tech tree or tech web completely yet, we're just going to play it on this. We're not going to play it on Sputnik. So we're going to play it on the Mercury level. I like how this is. These are all named after space missions. Sputnik, obviously, the first spacecraft to ever reach space. Mercury is the American space program that first brought humans to space, all the way up to Apollo, where, well, you know, they landed on the moon. So that's kind of cool. I like the little things that they've added in this game, kind of like that. Game pace is going to be standard, because if we put it on marathon, it would take forever, and I don't think you guys would like that. So, let's see here. A small world will be fine. And let's just get started. Let's pick our designated sponsor. And in this game, you play as a race of people, I guess you could say, that launched off of Earth after a space victory or a science victory in the last Civ 5, and now you have made it to the new planet first to start colonizing it first. So who do we want to be? Let's see here. We could be Brasilia. Units have 10% strength in melee combat, and that would probably be the South American nation. We have the African Union, which is the African nations. We have the Kabayathan Protectorate. City of outposts is acquired twice as fast. Let's see, which one do we want? Plus 10% production towards wonders, 25% worker speed. That is actually kind of nice. Gain a free technology for every 10 virtues. Virtues are kind of like, what are they? The social policies. So we always do like additional tech, but if we can build things faster, we can build science science improvements faster, so that would also be better. Cities and outposts acquire new tiles twice as fast. That's for culture, which is kind of nice. +2 trade routes to the capital. Orbital units stay in orbit 20% longer, and that's another thing. There are orbital units, which we will, I'm sure, take a look at, but I think we're going to be the Pan-Asian Cooperative. Alright, and let's see here, next. Alright, we can choose our colonists. A scientist for +2 science in every city, refugees, +2 food in every city, aristocrat, +3 energy and 1 health in every city. Health is kind of like happiness in Civ 5, and energy is kind of like gold. Production is just production, and artists, culture, and happiness, so, or health. I think we're going to go with engineers, because if you can produce things faster, you can produce buildings that produce energy, health, and food, and science faster. However, scientists would be nice, but we're going to do the engineers. Choose a spacecraft, reveal coasts on the map, retrograde thrusters, wide area for choosing colonists where to settle first. That is very strong, because if you have a very strong first city, it is very strong all around for your full game. Well, let's see here. Tectonic scanners, no technology is needed to see petroleum, geothermal. Ooh, that is very nice, because then you can determine where to settle your next cities without really even researching the proper technologies to find these things. That is very nice indeed. Begin with 100 energy at standard speed. 100 energy isn't really enough to buy much. I mean, you can buy some stuff with it. And reveal alien nests on map. The aliens don't always attack you, so we don't necessarily need to know where all the alien nests are. So I think we're going to go with the tectonic scanner, because that sounds pretty strong indeed. Alright, and choose cargo. Begin with an extra population in your first city, hydroponics. Laboratory, begin with the pioneering technology, so that's just starting with an extra technology, which is nice. Raw materials, begin with a clinic building in your first city, which is nice because that means extra health. Begin with a soldier unit, which is nice just because the aliens around can attack you. They might not, but if you're next to a siege worm or something like that, it's always nice to have a soldier. Granted, a soldier can't really do anything against a siege worm, which I'm sure you'll see later in the game if you have no idea what a siege worm is. And begin with a worker unit. Definitely, we want a worker unit. We need to start improving tiles immediately. Alright, choose a planet. Let us see. Terran world, a world with few large landmasses separated by oceans. Protean world, the world of one ocean, one very large... Okay, so this is like a Pangea. This is a continent map. This is like an island map. I guess we'll go with the Pangea map, because then you get to meet all of your neighbors nice and quick, and it just makes for a more fun and exciting game usually. Alright folks, let's get started. I am not, well, we'll just say we're an experienced player just so the advisor doesn't bug us. Shush, advisor.
I can provide strategic advice based on situations you encounter. How would you like me to?
Okay, go away. Alright, so our little alien, or our spacecraft's going to be landing soon enough. Alright, so our spacecraft is landed. We have our little scout unit, we have our worker, and this is our first little settlement over here. Okay, we have no active quests. Another thing in this game is there are quests that you can do, and when you receive victories in your quests, you get to choose a little bonus, and it's a very, very nice thing that they've done. I think that's based off of a mod in the game, or actually I think Civ 4 had something very similar to the quest things. Okay, we're just going to send our scout out. There are resource pods that were dropped before the arrival of our colonists, and if we go find them, we can go get bonuses and whatnot. So that's something we're going to go do. Let's see here. Can we build a plantation yet? I don't know if we have the technology to, but we'll see. Because if we work this tile, we'll get 1 production, 1 energy, and a whole bunch of food, and we want to grow pretty quickly in the beginning, so we're going to want that. +1 science and +1 health is always nice. Because right now we're only at 3 science per turn. However, another explorer would not go amiss right now, because then we can go find all of those resource pods before the other people land on the planet. And yes, we are the only ones on this planet so far because we won the science victory, but they will be coming eventually, and you'll see them land and they'll set up their bases in a couple turns later. Alright, so right now we have, where is our tech web? We have habitation, that's just about it. We probably want some pioneering, because if we get pioneering, then we can make colonists, which then means we can make more cities. So I think that's going to be one of our top priorities. Make sure that we don't have any other things that we need. Miasmic repulsor is nice because miasma is a type of terrain that damages your units. It's some sort of alien something or other, and you need to have a repulsor to make it go away. Let's see here. Farm a lab, +2 health, +1 food from marshes. I don't think we're near any marshes. Let's see here. Reveals petroleum on the map. We don't need that because we have our little tech that does that for us. Let's see here. Trade depot, trade vessel, trade convoy, and colonists. This just sounds like an all-around strong thing to do. We could go engineering, but we already know where titanium is on the map because of our little perk. So I think pioneering it is right away. Usually I'd go for something else like engineering or chemistry, but with that perk, I think we're just going straight to pioneering so we can start building more settlers right away. Or colonists, rather. Let's return to the map. And I think, you see this green stuff? That is miasma, and I accidentally parked a unit on it, so we're going to get damaged, I think. Yep.
One of our units has walked into a cloud of strange alien...
Yes, yes, I know all about it. Alright, let's construct a plantation. We're going to probably park our unit on the hill next turn so we have a larger view of... Okay, maybe not, because we have some very, very strong units over there that are going to be blocking our movement. And as you see, they didn't necessarily attack us. Ooh, there's a pod. Resource pod. Sweet. A unit needs orders. Let's go towards the resource pod and grab it. This wouldn't be a bad spot for a city. There's a lot of food tiles around here. And as you see, I have the yield icons turned on. You can turn off the yield icons. I like them because then when you're doing things around your city, you can prioritize what your city needs. Right now, we have 1 citizen, and he's working this tile right now, so we're getting 2 food, a production, and an energy. If we had more than 1 citizen, they would be working another tile. So let's say we had 2 citizens, we'd probably have 1 working here, and probably 1 working here, or... Well, yeah, definitely here, because this is the best tile, because it gives us the most stuff out of the rest of them. So, that's kind of what the... and then... So we would be getting a total of 2 production per turn, plus this, so that's a total of 4 production, and each thing that you make requires a certain amount of production. You'll see it here. Where is it? It costs 40 production to build this, so... That's why it takes a certain number of turns, so on and so forth. I'm sure you'll start understanding this if you're new to the game. And if you're not new to the game, well, I don't need to be explaining it. So let's get started, or continue moving on, I should say. Let's see what's in the resource pod.
You have a new quest available.
New quest. Okay. Thank you. Alright, inside the resource pod you find a cache of laboratory equipment from old Earth made of precision techniques that are difficult to replicate on this planet. The equipment is eagerly welcomed by your scientists, providing 16 research. That is nice. So that is decrease the amount of time it'll take to research the next whatever it is that we're researching. Let's go over here. Try to avoid the miasma. Might actually want to go south because I don't think there's any miasma down south. Let's continue on. Choose production. Alright, let's get a clinic going. We have another unit over here. Well, let's go down south a little bit. And we have our other scout. Let us have him go over here. Let's go down south. Ooh, sweet. We have titanium. That's good. We're going to need that. That is one of the main resources in the game that you need to build a lot of units. And here comes one of the other nations.
Come, Mr. Haban. The Commonwealth welcomes you.
Okay, goodbye. There's nothing to discuss at the moment. There's not really anything that we can do. Alright, so we built that. We probably want a little bit more production at the moment, so we're probably going to build a mine here if we can. Let's go on top of here, nothing to see, so let's continue on. Ooh, and we have oil. This is a fantastic spot for a city, like right around in this area. We're definitely going to have to claim that for ourselves. And we have a little bug nest over there. Okay, unit needs orders. Let us build a mine. And let's see here. So where did they settled up there, so we're gonna leave this area for them to explore and find the resource pods. We're gonna try to find all the rest of the resource pods in this area. Alright, unit needs orders. Let's go over here. Okay, so we're gonna send our guy this way next turn. Alright, go over here. Oh, yeah, I parked him in miasma. Way to go, me. Alright, next turn. And I parked him in miasma again. And I did it again.
Excuse
Ooh.
me, I have important information for you.
Okay, that is an artifact. We need,
Your explorer has noticed something strange.
okay,
near
thank you. So we can construct an expedition there. I don't know if we have the correct technology to do that, but that's something you can do. I think you get culture or something from it. Ooh, we have enemies over here. We can kill most of them, so. There we go. The only good bug is a dead bug, am I right? Ah, yes. So, resource pod. You could... It would take 4 turns, so we're going to do that after we grab the resource pod. And we got some big old squid in the water, so... There are aliens in the water, or I'm assuming that's water, as well. Okay, we have more science stuff, and that's always good because science is always good. Unit needs orders. Let's keep on going this way. Looks like we're on a fairly blocked off part of the continent over here. Might want to head over here, but I'm guessing there's probably water over there too. And let us do this expedition. Goodbye. Well, not completely, but... Alright, let's build a farm over here. Choose production. Let us build an old earth relic for some extra culture so we can get our borders expanding. Okay, so... Occupational hazard quest decision. It is clear that the indigenous species of this planet may pose a threat to our growth. Though we cannot determine their intelligence, their hostility has been documented. Moving forward, we must decide how to deal with them. Do we attempt to domesticate a local wildlife or exterminate it? Let's see here. Harmony, supremacy, or purity. Let's do the harmony and supremacy one. Because we're a benevolent species, I guess. We want harmony with everything, or whatever.
The universe is either in progress or...
Okay. Let's blow up that guy. And let us build a farm. And... Alright, another resource pod. And I parked in miasma again. We're gonna have to heal up after this. Alright. So, what do we want next? Alien life form... We want something that we can repulse the miasma with. So we're gonna build the miasmic repulsor. Or something... We're going to research ecology so we can build the miasmic repulsor. And an ultrasonic fence, which prevents alien units from approaching within 2 tiles of the city. And right now, there seems to be a plethora of aliens around our base. And there's a lot of miasma, too. Let's see here, where is our base? Here it is. See, there's a lot of miasma, so that'll be nice, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Since opening our clinic, the populace has been split by ideological divide. Securing and improving our territory has put great strain on both our military and civil workforces, but both contend that the hazards they face should be offset by state-sponsored healthcare. Our fledgling colony does not have the resources to do both, which then has the greater need of aid. So it'll give us plus 15 hit points from the clinics for the city, or just plus 1 health. Let's just do plus 1 health, because later in the game, plus 1 health is just always nice in general to have. Alright, let's continue on. Let's go get our resource pod. Okay, same thing as before. We got 20 science and 40 energy. Holy crap. And you're just going to fortify until healed. There's nothing really... Well, we can continue on up over there, I suppose. But, so good so far, and I think this is going to be done fairly soon. Aliens detected near our capital city. Not any longer. Goodbye. Alright, next turn. Expedition complete.
Because you've earned an affinity point in either purity, supremacy, or harmony, you can now choose an upgrade for your soldier unit. Once you choose an
Okay,
upgrade,
cool. We can
all
upgrade our
soldiers
units.
will-
Thank you. Thank you. Go away. Go away. Alright, so we can select a perk. Select a perk. Or not. Alright. Affinity progress. Awesome. Let's see here. Close that. Quests and victories. Good. Okay, so let us upgrade our unit. We can do either... What is this? 15% when attacking, or plus 5% healed when not embarked. I think we're going to do the 15% attacking, because right now our units are incredibly weak, and they will almost certainly die unless we upgrade them, so the 15% will definitely help with that. So let's continue on. Choose our production. Trade depot will give us an extra production. We could build another colonist, but I'm worried that we don't have enough. Well, we'll build a marine and then we'll build a colonist. We'll have the marine go down here, make sure there's nothing to frighten us and kill our units, and then we will go and build our colonist. Alright, let's... We could... What do we want here? Do we want more health? Or do we want more food production or energy? Develop a virtue. So this is another screen which gives you perks. So we could do might, which is the combat tree, the prosperity, which is the food, the knowledge, which is the science, and the industry, which is production. I am a fan of production, science, and food, because they all help expand your empire, and if you have a very large empire, you really don't have to worry about strong military units, because you can just pump out a whole bunch of slightly weaker units, and it's just fine. So, plus 10% science when healthy, that is pretty strong. For us, I think that'll only give us bonus 1 science maybe right now, but bonus 1 science is 1 science. So, let us continue with that, and obviously the more science we make, the more science it will, the more science will be multiplied by that, so that's always nice as well. So let's continue. Looks like there's still more stuff up here. And we parked in miasma again. Way to go, me. Alright, unit needs orders. Let us... Do we want a generator, which will make this have 2 energy, 1 production, 1 food, or we could do a farm, which would be 2 food, 1 production, 1 energy. Right now, I think we're only getting plus 5 energy per turn, so we might want a generator in this one. And our city is growing fast enough, so we don't have to worry about that right now. With all these bugs around, we're gonna really have to get some more military units going. Alright, and another person has landed.
Temple doors of the Protectorate are open.
I thought we were the Pan-Asian Protectorate. I don't know. Never mind. Let us continue. We're going to start exploring this area as soon as we get our explorer going. Unit needs orders. That's this one. Ooh, 3 titanium. That's nice. Ooh, alien nest discovered. Alien wolf beetle. Let's see, how strong are these guys? I don't think it says. All I know is that they're very strong. If we tried to attack them, I'm certain we would die. So let's not attack them. Okay, let's continue on our exploration mission. Goodbye. Alright. Quest decision. So, let's see here. Several new ventures wish to establish their operation near our territory. They provide different services that may be useful to us. Hikima Station provides 3 food and 1 culture. Golden Bell Temple provides 1 food, 1 energy, and 2 culture. Well, we're pretty good on... We're going to be, once that's finished, we'll be good on the energy front and culture. I think this is going to be strongest for us because we want to expand as quick as possible, so...
You have discovered a station.
Okay, so Hikima Station established right there. Okay, thank you, go away. Alright, so Hikima Station's over there. Let's see here. Let's go on to next turn. Is that miasma? I don't think it is. Oh, that's right. They're blocking my movement. Got some big old bugs over here. This place is full of bugs. Alright. Ooh, nice. We have both. Not only did we find an alien nest, we discovered a resource pod, which is something that we definitely want right away. We're almost done with our marine, and then we're gonna go place him right around where I think... Oh lord. There is a siege worm. The thing that you don't really want to see. They're incredibly powerful units. They have a strength of 60, whereas our marine, I think it'll have like a strength of 12, so it would absolutely obliterate our marine if we tried to attack it. So we're gonna have our city just plink away at it for a little bit. Unfortunately, there's so many of these bugs I can't get to my resource pod, which is really annoying. Any resource pods over here? Nope. Ah, here we go. We got it. Okay, inside the resource pod you found a collection of goods and old luxuries from old Earth that your people never thought they would see again. They rally and refocus your people, providing 20 culture. Hooray! So that means we are going to be getting a culture reward for a virtue next turn. Developer, or this turn apparently. Let's see here, we can, each city tile generates plus 0.25 culture for every population. It's pretty strong. Earn 30 science from finishing expeditions. Unfortunately, I don't see any expeditions to do right now, so let's not do that one. Plus 10 production towards buildings. Yeah, that's really strong. Let's do that one right away. Yes. Okay. Next turn. And the siege worm's in our territory now, which really sucks. We're gonna produce a farm here, and he's probably gonna be attacking our city. Nope. Not attacking our city, which is good.
Engineering groups have discovered a new efficient method to build and deploy satellites.
Okay.
Once
Satellites. We're gonna show you satellites in a little bit. Alright, there's no way around here. This is an interesting looking mountain crater looking thing. Yeah, these bugs are gonna have to not be dealt with for now because we have bigger fish to fry, as in a... Oh, holy crap. Ooh. Crashed spaceship by the looks of it. Let's see here. What is our next thing? We're going to want to do physics, because physics allows us to get rangers, which are ranged attack units, which really help with defeating these stupid, pesky siege worms. Alright. And we're going to be getting our marine next turn, which is good. Holy dear lord, there's a lot of them. Alright, we're going to be moving our marine on top of our worker. I know it's not really going to protect the siege, or protect them against the siege worm, but it might spare our workers, so... let's see here. Ultrasonic fence would be nice at this point in time. Also, the miasmic reactor. There's a lot of things that we could use, actually. However, we're going to do the Varium and then Colonist. We want a little bit more food, and then we'll build the Colonist. Right now, we don't really need to build a Colonist because we have bigger things to do. Because the siege worm and a whole bunch of bugs are around our base, so we can't really survive if we wanted to move out our Colonists, so... Let's see... I'm just going to fortify you for the time being. And another civilization has landed on our planet.
How may the corporation serve you?
Nothing right now, so let's continue on. We're just going to fortify until healed. I'm going to fortify until healed. We need full strength units to continue on because there's a lot of miasma and I don't want to have them in a weakened state. Where's our siege worm? There it is. Oh my god, is that another one? Either that or it healed itself. Let's see here, we have 186. I wonder if we can just purchase a unit. Nope. Can't purchase anything right now, so that's unfortunate. Let's continue on with our next turn. And another civilization has landed. Le quoi?
Venez, mettez voilaise.
Goodbye. I have nothing to say to you right now, because there's nothing we can really do. We have nothing to trade, and they don't hate anyone yet, so... let's go over here. And just to show you how powerful these guys are, I'm not going to attack them, but total defeat, and we would barely even scratch them. So their approximate damage inflicted would be 100, and our damage inflicted would be 6. So... yep, not gonna happen. That just shows you how strong those siege worms are. Okay, they
Your
have...
explorer has noticed something strange nearby. It could be a ruin.
Ooh, it's an artifact. I don't want to be... yeah. Fine, we're gonna shoot these guys. And then we're going to move that guy over here so the bug doesn't attack my worker. And we're going to construct another farm. And I landed in miasma again. Good job, B. Slicka. Develop a virtue. +1 energy from every basic resource. +5 energy in the capital. That's good. And 15% towards wonders. There's really no wonders we can build right now, so let's just do the 5 energy in the capital so we can start buying units. That would be nice, so we can protect ourselves from these pesky siege worms and whatnot. And it looks like we have another civilization landing. Magan, I believe that's the African people. Goodbye. Ooh, resource pod. Sweet. And another resource pod. Awesome. Siege worms over there. And we're going to fortify him. We're going to be expanding next turn to a size 4 city, which is going to be awesome. Oh, 15 research, which is always good. We're going to fortify until healed. Oh, you little bugger, you took it. Okay, well, let's continue exploring then.
No village
no.
ever ruined by trade.
Get over it. You have discovered Kigon. Okay, provides 2 culture. Okay. Hooray. Choose production. Well, I'm going to first attack the siege worm. And then we're going to do the colonist, because we're now size 4. And let's get some attacks in this guy. Decisive victory. And we won. Good job, us. It gets our units a little bit more experience, so we can give them some perks and upgrades. But not quite yet. Not to that point. Alright, next turn. That's really... We really want to get our next city out, so that's going to be our #1 priority. Let's, where's our worker? So we pretty much improved almost every tile. I'm going to put another generator on this tile. Get a little extra money from it. Yes, let us work together. We are a peaceful people. Apparently. Okay. Processing alien turn.
Consider a simple problem, such as navigation in a spaceship approaching light speed.
Okay, let's go over here and, apparently we can't, thought we'd be able to extract the artifact, but apparently that's not the correct type of thing that we can do with that. Let's see here. Let's move down a little bit. I think this is where we're going to settle. We're going to have lots of really, really good places to build along this river. And we're also going to get petroleum and some titanium and some more petroleum. So that is going to be pretty awesome. So let's choose our research. So we have ecology, we have that. Engineering would be nice, I'm sure. Combat rover, yes. Melee unit, a stronger melee unit. Thorium reactor, which is +3 energy. Repair facility, which is +10 production, or 10% production for land units. And reveals titanium on the map, which we already have. However, the thorium reactor would be nice, and it also lets us unlock computing, which is missile rover, gunboat, spy agency, and network, which is science, which is nice. Let's take a look at some of the other things we could be researching. Terraforming, alien sciences. Well, let's just go with engineering for now. And we'll see where that leads us. Yay, we're all a happy family. Alright. Units in need of orders. We're just going to have you fortify for the time being. Goodbye, bugs.
What's ours?
Yes,
is
let us
yours.
work together. We're a big happy family. Except for the bugs. They can go die. Alright.
What's ours is yours.
Open borders. I can accept open borders. It's nothing too crazy to expect. Quest updated. Quest decision. Continue research. So +1 science from variums or +1 food. Well, I do like science, so Let's do that. Unit needs orders. Okay, next turn. Well, we've improved everything that we can... Nope, never mind. I thought we did, but there's some other things we can improve down there, so we'll certainly do that. Sweet, a resource pod, and something that we can... it's an artifact. So, that's awesome. So, we have some 15 culture from that particular pod. Alright, what shall we build? We will build a paddock, which is something that you can do with these aliens, which was kind of like a pen or a pasture or something like that, except with laser fences, and it gives you +1 production, so that's always cool. Here we go. Let's build the expedition. That's what they are. Alright. Where are these bugs? These wolf beetles are becoming a nuisance. Uh-oh. Time to nuke our own territory. Oh well, we got them. Develop a virtue. Let's see, what do we want? So we have a lot of population. Well, not a lot, but some population, so that might be alright. That would also be nice. Ooh, and we could gain a free worker unit down the line a little bit further, so let's definitely do that. Because free worker units are nice, especially when you're planning on expanding, which we definitely are. We'll get our next virtue in 28 turns, so that's going to be cool. Let's continue on. Quest decision. All relics free of maintenance, which is cool, or +1 culture from relics. Old Earth has provoked an ideological split among our citizens. Some believe that Old Earth relic is an instrument as a source of solace for their grief, or the grief that people feel over their lost world. They want it left in reverence, peace as a shrine. Others think it represents a valuable repository of traditional wisdom that must be studied and displayed publicly if humanity is to embrace their new home. I like free maintenance on stuff, so that's nice. Also, we have enough gold we can buy some stuff, but we're gonna save that for an emergency. Alright, we gained some affinity towards purity. Purity level 3, whatever that means. Still haven't yet to figure out all of the aspects of this game. Upgrade available. Select a perk. So +5 heal when not embarked, or 30% when defending against ranged. I think we'll do the 5% heal. That is a good thing to have. Does that mean that our little marine turned into a gunner? Can't quite tell. No wonder he's not healing. I put him in miasma. Uh-oh. Colonist has finished, so let's send him down here. You. Oh wait, you're... Go over here. Now you can heal. Oh wow, I am a brilliant person. Alright, we could build a launch complex, miasmic reactor, ultrasonic fence. That would be nice, because we're getting a lot of these stupid bugs all over the place. Trade depot, +1 production, allows 2 trade units to be established. That would be very strong, because then we could increase the amount of gold and production will be, or energy and production will be making each turn. And that's what our military advisor recommends us build, so let's do that. You know what? No, let's not build that. We're gonna... I know we sunk some hammers in, or some production into it, but let's change the production. We could really use a... What is it? A ranger? Gunner. Yeah, ranged attack unit. Alright. Let us go over here. We're going to build a... Whoop. Choose research. we're going to build a road from both of our two cities. So let's do computing, which will give us a, well, maybe not computing quite yet. Laboratory +2 science, very nice. Recycler +2 production, I like that. And petroleum wells. And we're going to need the petroleum wells because we're going to be unlocking petroleum very soon. So let's definitely do chemistry. Let's continue on down here and see what there is to see. And there's that siege worm just chilling out up there. Which is fine, he's not bothering me. We're gonna do probably... Oop, never mind. This the game keeps on diverting me from what I want to say. So we're going to be settling right here. So we're gonna put 2 road tiles here and here, which will connect our 2 cities, giving them a trade route. And it'll just be easy for transporting units back and forth. Looks like I need to settle it 1 tile away, so we're gonna settle them here. And fortify. Unit needs orders. Let's send them down over here. And we're gonna found our outpost. You receive 1 soldier unit. Sweet! I didn't even need a soldier unit, and I have an extra one now. We're gonna send this guy up here to protect from all those stupid little wolf beetles. And we'll eventually want to kill that bug nest. We'll probably get some cool rewards from it too. Alright. And as you see, it's just an outpost right now. It has a population of 0, so it's going to take 2 more turns before it grows into an actual city. So right now it can't produce anything at it. Or actually, it'll take 2 more turns before it expands its tile. And when it has, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles, it turns into a city. So it's going to be a while before we can actually produce anything here, but once it does turn into a city, then chemistry should be unlocked, and we'll be able to, you know, start with the petroleum wells and whatnot. So I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching. If you want to see more of this, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I will see you folks next time.